No way the VA situation is still going on and it's still getting worse. Bro, Paimon's English VA being one of the dumbest motherfuckers on earth is a infinite content farm. But what did they do this time? Is it worse than thinking they can sue me for reacting to a small 48 subscriber YouTube channel that has AI of them? Yeah, fucking right. What could possibly be going on this time?
Had a great
Praise Corinna. Praise Corinna. Infinite content farm.
weekend, and I gotta come clean about something.
Okay.
I was already in the middle of making this video, but it was all so stupid that I was actually at a loss for words like half the time.
No way.
And I ended up deleting the video because it was just coming out so messed up because this whole thing is so freaking unbelievable.
It's shocking. It's jarring.
So, do you remember that Karina, the VA for Paimon?
Yeah, we all
Karina
remember
video that she made on TikTok where she was like crashing out, getting all angry, all mad.
The creator of Hope This Helps, my new favorite meme.
YouTubers don't know anything. YouTubers don't know anything. They're not.
Biden. Join the union. My precious. Yeah, we know her.
They're not voice actors. They've never been in my industry. They don't know what my industry.
Fucking bug-eyed freak, bro. You think you see this fucking jump scare mob and Poppy's Playtime, brother? Like, holy shit. Freaky as fuck. Bro looks like a Bloodborne NPC. Freaky as shit. Give her a big-ass club. Bro's an ogre.
Is about. They don't know anything about SAG. They don't know anything about being a non-union actor either.
Bro doesn't know anything about having eyebrows, brother.
They have more incentive
To lie?
They have more of an incentive to lie because idiots like you fall for their shit and they get paid for that.
Yeah, so idiots like you should support this chick. Ain't that right? Yeah. What a great appeal to a community. Yep. Yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot. I want to listen to this chick. Oh, okay, great.
Hello? So nobody else's opinion
Hello?
that is super fucking wrong anyway matters. Hope this helps.
So yeah, that crash.
You know what's crazy? And tell me that I'm wrong. If an anime character had this personality, you'd all love it. The problem is, this is a real ugly ass motherfucker with this personality. Just straight up psycho bitch.
Super fucking wrong anyway matters. Hope this helps.
So yeah,
Like legit, bro is a IRL supervillain. Like, oh man, it's insane.
that crash out video, the one I already discussed last week,
Yep.
played the whole thing last week and explained why, in my opinion, her take is terrible. And I also presented a theory about what that crash out video was specifically referring to because a lot of people thought it was about the Jacob Takanashi stuff, but in fact, that crash out video occurred before then. And she was instead probably crashing out over a video that either I made around a month ago or a video / short.
Yo, Chad, who's worse, Paimon or Paimon's VA? Pick your poison. You have to spend a day with one of them. Who's worse?
That YouTuber Darkghost88 made also around a month ago. For anyone curious who hasn't seen my full theory on that, I will link the video where I explain that all in more detail in the description for you with the timestamp to that part. But back to the main topic for this video. Now that we had a quick refresher about Karina's crash out video, there was a Reddit post I saw yesterday where apparently over on Blue Sky, Karina was saying that video, the crash out video, was actually AI. Let's take a look at it.
Stop. No, she did not. There is no way.
This person on Blue Sky, Noah Gibson, says, OMG, Karina liked my post. Hi, Karina. I support you, but I just think your TikTok was a bit bad, though. It was just the calling them stupid part. That was the equivalent of Biden calling MAGA garbage, resulting in cash poor winning. You both should have taken Marge's advice. The gif of Marge that they include saying, that's true, but you shouldn't say it. To which Karina responds, get this, says, oh, by the way, I have learned that the TikTok you were talking about was AI. It was not my original TikTok. So yeah, maybe don't listen to Reddit at all.
She's actually a full-blown idiot. There is no way. She's trying to claim that shit was AI. Is she trying to brainwash her chat like Mr. Pokey did when he said that Atsu photo was fake? No way. No way. This is the type of chick that is so absolutely certain of her ideals and spends all of her time with a bunch of people that tell each other they're so right. This gives them the ability to talk down to anyone that doesn't agree like they're idiots without even realizing they become the villain. Oh, yeah, absolutely, bro.
A response from the user Corn saying, did you watch it or are you just letting people lie to you now? It's quite literally from your TikTok account. And another user Diamond saying, Karina is full of it and trying absolutely anything to try and discount any criticism. It's working about as well as you see here.
What
and
the
yeah,
hell?
most people are calling Karina out for this. However, some people are actually just believing what Karina says. Like they'll just believe anything apparently.
Dude, Hoyo fans are the dumbest motherfuckers on earth. The fact that Hoyo fans, bro, you can legit just lie. Make up shit that never happened with no proof, no sources. Like, okay, listen, once again, just revenues because this is fresh, this just happened. The C6 Arlecchino thing. That was said, bro, Pokey's chat didn't even doubt it for a second. They said, oh yeah, you're right. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Brother, just ask your streamers for proof. And here's another thing. Streamers, ask your chat for proof. When they say this streamer said this streamer did that, just say proof, because too many people are way too comfortable with doing that shit. Way too comfortable.
We'll get more into that later. But first, let's continue with the context. Because Noah Gibson returns and says, so this is AI and you've never said this? I agree that YouTubers don't know anything though. And linking to a Reddit post about the Karina crash out video. To which Karina responds and says, yes, that is AI. And yes, the YouTubers do know it. They just don't care.
Stop. Bro, stop. There is no way she is this full of shit. Oh my God, it actually got worse. Holy shit.
So according to that post, it seems like Karina is saying that the crash out video isn't real. That's not actually her crashing out. That's obviously just AI. And the YouTubers talking about it, they know it's AI.
Oh
They're
my
just like
God.
malicious or something. They're just trying to manipulate people by posting and talking about this AI video that they know is fake or something. Yeah, remember the beginning of this video where I said I already recorded all this and like gave up on the first attempt because this is all so stupid?
This is insane.
Exactly. Noah Gibson then responds to Karina and says, all they care about is grifting, the outrage for clicks. That's all YouTube is these days.
Oh my God. This Scooby-Doo motherfucker actually believes this shit. I hate Hoyo CC so much. People who take advantage of these dumbass motherfuckers. I mean, oh my God, bro. Have you seen Zyox's chat? Have you seen Zedzif's chat? Have you seen TikTok in general? Oh my God. These people are so fucking dumb. It's crazy. It makes me, oh my God, I'm disassociating. It makes me feel like I'm going insane. These people are they are the dumbest people on planet Earth. They are legit the dumbest people on planet fucking Earth. Guys, do you remember when I was trying to talk to Box about what the word best means? And his whole chat was against me? This is what happens when you have a chat that just does not hold their streamers accountable at all. Look at this.
So, all right. So then let's say it's one of the options available to make content. Is that what you would say his definition is?
Yeah, out of like the options to like make content, that one does better than the other ones, so it would be more meta.
Okay, so hold up, just real quick. You said that one's the best one because you
Not,
said it's better than
not
the
the
other
best.
options.
Sorry, not the best. A more effective way than the other ones.
Okay, but wouldn't something be more effective than every other one be the best one?
Not the best. It's just at the moment you would know that one does better, but I don't know how you could like tell like if it's like the best one. All you know that it does better than the other ones.
So let's say that someone's in a race and one guy did better than all of the other racers. Does that not mean he's in first place?
Yes.
That would mean that it's the best.
Hold on. I don't really understand what you're trying to say.
Bless Box's heart, because I know he's not doing this maliciously and he's just a little bit of a silly guy. But guys, Box's whole chat was saying that I was abusing and manipulating and gaslighting him that whole conversation. Do you remember when Mr. Pokey uploaded that video and the comment section's reaction saying that I'm a bad friend, I'm an abuser, I'm a manipulator, I'm a gaslighter? Do you remember all those comments? And then what do I do? I upload a video on Mr. Pokey, right? I upload a video on Mr. Pokey. Do you want to see the dichotomy between comment sections. Out of all the top comments, I'm going to keep it short, an hour-long video. Appreciate you standing up for me. Go get him, Pokey. Release the Saint. Another tweet hit the tower. Mr. Pokey Marco Meatball. If you can't do the heat, get out of the kitchen. Mr. Pokey, the situation. Wham, take ban this guy. He's mean to me. Saint Toto's going to make a 2-hour reaction to this. Guys, not a single comment attacking Mr. Pokey's character in any serious way whatsoever. But his comment section, isn't this guy a criminal? This guy's a shit friend. This guy's manipulating you, gaslighting you. This is what happens when you don't vet your chat. This is what happens when you don't vet your audience. This is what happens when you're too loose-fingered and you never ban anybody. Your community becomes overrun by children. The children who believe anything. The children who do not understand how to comprehend shit. This is what Genshin Impact does to a motherfucker.
So apparently this person, the voice actress who's like publicly making false accusations about people, that's totally fine, right? But anyone talking about the crash out video is just grifting. Like, they're the problem. These people are actually nuts. Like, this is just insanity. Fortunately,
I'm getting hard
the majority of people aren't like that.
I need to take some Happy Juice, Baldy, 10% off. Fucking delicious. I'm about to crash out, cuh. This is ridiculous.
And are in fact calling Karina out. For example, this person, Average Asian Elephant, saying, "It's quite literally on your page. Why are you lying? You're just digging a bigger hole for yourself."
Yep.
Another user, Repsu, saying, "My dog ate my homework at response." And someone below that's just laughing at her. Oh, my bad. Forgot the one above that too. Says, "At least delete your TikTok before this. LMAO, this is embarrassing." Making this all so much even more hilarious is that what Karina said there would actually get reposted to the Gaming Circle Jerk subreddit. For those that don't know, that subreddit is basically full of modern audience types who constantly lick the boots of corporations and will take a stance against gamers no matter what stance that is. For example, like last month when a lot of gamers were critiquing Ubisoft and AC Shadows, that subreddit was constantly defending Ubisoft and AC Shadows. Like,
yeah, I really don't know why there would ever be a group of individuals who are consumers who defend the rights of corporations to treat consumers like shit. And maybe somebody can ever explain that to me, why a consumer would ever want to actively defend malpractices by businesses and corporations and hold pride in that. But the whole Gaming Circle Jerk subreddit, that is such a mindless thing to do. And I'll be real, you know what other subreddit does that? Fucking r/gotcha gaming. They are dumb as fuck. Bro, they don't get it. All they think is, ho-yo good, every other game bad. It is so insane. And if people don't understand that actively shitting on the competition to the largest dynasty in video games is a horrible thing because you're going to enforce having a monopoly, and why that's a bad thing, I don't know what to tell you. Because r/gotcha gaming might as well be changed to r/hoyo gaming. It is such a dangerous subreddit. I love to go on and laugh at all the retards.
Like I said, basically their entire thing is gamer bad. And they don't even circle jerk, like they're actually serious about it. They've completely lost the plot. We can see that here, for example, in the aforementioned post, which reads, "Karina, the voice of Paimon, confirms that the Genshin subreddit used AI for her to spread misinformation."
Oh my god, it got 1,000 upvotes. Holy shit.
I love how her just being flat out wrong is confirming that post also getting over 1,000 upvotes and becoming a top post there for the day. One of the top responses there says, "I'm going to say this once. This is, or at least should be, considered defamation. It's a complete lying made to tear to tear down someone's reputation. This is the very definition of defamation." Except that didn't happen. And the person lying here is actually Karina. However, the Genshin subreddit would ultimately find out that they were getting talked about over on Gaming Circle Jerk, with users back over on the Genshin Impact subreddit saying things like, "I think it's dumb to try and lie and say this was AI when it's clearly..."
I mean this genuinely, and I dare anybody to challenge this. My reputation, my content creation career has become 9,000 times harder because I have to tell the truth to dumb motherfuckers that don't get it. And my audience, a large portion of my audience, were what, and I'm sorry guys, I know this is a couple of y'all, okay? I know this is a couple of y'all. So much of my audience started off by hating my ass, and now they watch me because they realize, oh, wait a minute, he's right. And it's just a matter of fucking time, and it just keeps going, and it keeps going, and it keeps going. That's not everybody. That's not everybody, but it's a lot of people. And it's fucking shocking. I always loved you, bald man. And I love you too, random citizen. Appreciate that.
Not. And even dumber for Gaming Circle Jerk for falling for such an obvious lie. Gaming Circle Jerk falls for anything you tell them, as long as it fits their goal, which seems to be 90% politics and 10% random stuff. Honestly, quite good for a laugh. There are no humans in that sub. Got curious and skimmed through the comments there. I shouldn't have.
Yep.
Some of the Genshin Impact subreddit users then going over to Gaming Circle Jerk and refuting what they say there. For example, back on the Gaming Circle Jerk post about Karina, and the comment we took a look at a moment ago saying, this should be considered
fucking
defamation,
nuts.
They would get a response that reads, how is it defamation if they uploaded the supposed AI video? If it's AI, wouldn't they be a user of AI themselves?
Yep.
And the OP of the Gaming Circle Jerk Karina post saying, I think they meant a different video of an AI of Paimon calling out Karina directly. She's been really tired from being at the hospital all weekend, I'm sure.
Bro.
Someone else says, LMAO, the video they're talking about is obviously the TikTok one. It's in the picture. I think y'all need to learn how to read.
Bro, dude, this community is so fucking dumb, bro. They're so fucking dumb. Oh my god, bro. It actually makes me feel like I'm taking crazy pills sometimes, man. It really does. It actually makes me feel like I'm going fucking insane. It is and dude, I never thought I would be shocked. I never thought I could be. I would say I'm gobsmacked. I've never used that word before. I would say I'm legitimately gobsmacked. I am speechless. This is insane. It's just like, bro, read for 2 seconds. The amount of shit that you can figure out whether it's real or fake or not requires you to read for 15 fucking seconds. It is insane.
It doesn't fit their narrative, so of course they refuse to read. However, back on Blue Sky, there would be a bit of a plot twist.
Bro, Homelander could fix this community so quick.
So we already read this part where Noah Gibson linked the crash out video over on Reddit, to which Karina said, yes, that's AI, and yes, the YouTubers do know it, they just don't care. Corin then saying, is this not your TikTok account, and linking to that very video on her very TikTok account. Noah Gibson once again commented saying, Karina, this is bad. You gotta say something fast. Another user, Patrick, would say, there was a post about a smaller channel that used AI, not for this TikTok, referring to the crash out video, presumably. It's a different video, which Tectone watched on stream. My guess is maybe things got mixed up, and Karina didn't check this Reddit link, to which Karina actually responds and says, this is exactly what happened.
You're such a fucking liar, bro. Oh my god. How does this, bro, how do I get blamed for everything bad in the Genshin Impact community? 5 years. 5 years of blame Tectone for everything. Legit. It is psychotic. Like, these people want me to be Hitler so bad. Like, it has, oh man. It must be, you know what, guys? It's probably my fault there's global passives in Hawkeye Star Rail too. It's probably my fault that Dewey only has 5 yachts and not 10. Jesus. That being said, me fixing the weapon banner probably pissed a lot of people off. These people will find any way to blame me for anything, bro. Holy shit.
So you're telling me that Tectone watched a video where someone used AI to make Paimon say something, which in fact that video does exist, and I'll show you in a moment. But you're telling me that for some reason that video got posted to Reddit. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't, but I can't find that Reddit post. Allegedly, that's a thing, though. And you're telling me Karina knows about that Reddit post. And then on Karina's Blue Sky, when people were linking a Reddit post that's very clearly not about...
Also, Hero Hey, please, for the love of God, stop using your E on Star-Lord. You are misplaying so hard. I know it's easier, but this background B-roll footage is driving me f***ing insane. Okay, you use the E as an execute, not as an engage. Please, for the love of God.
About that, but about her crash out video. And we can all see very clearly that Karina responded to that saying that's AI. That somehow she thought that Reddit post, which again was very clearly about the crash out video, was in fact not about the crash out video, but instead about Tectone watching some AI Paimon on stream? How the frick do you even mix that up? And you know what? I am actually willing to give Karina benefit of the doubt. I'm willing to believe that she did mix those videos up, but I still don't understand how she mixed those two up when the post that she's responding to is so clearly about her crash out video. And for her to then accuse YouTubers of knowing it's AI and saying that we just don't care when she's the one who's completely wrong about all this is just ridiculous. Like, dude, the frick are you doing? And let me also say that I apologize if I repeated some of my words right there. I've recorded this part multiple times too because all of this is so stupid that I'm having a hard time even putting it into words and like commenting on this. Here's the last thing we'll take a look at from one day ago on
Paimon English VA thinks I literally ruined her life. Oh my God, this is becoming critical levels of delusion. This is so embarrassing.
Tectone's channel, More Tectone. We can see a video titled Paimon's voice actor faces backlash. And the entire video is Tectone reacting to a video titled Paimon VA versus bootleg AI Paimon Genshin Impact announcement. And I'll play like 10 seconds of this for you to take a look at yourself. This is the one that apparently got posted to Reddit that somehow Karina knows about and somehow mixed up the crash out video with or something.
God.
Yeah, you get the point.
Paimon herself roasting?
Hi, this isn't Paimon, or even her voice actor. I'm just the guy that redubbed Dragon Maid for fun a while back and got yeeted from the internet. This message is for Karina. You are an absolute worthless scab and a hypocrite. You are way worse than most scabs, because most scabs are smart enough to shut up when they get caught flip-flopping on their principles.
So yeah, there you go. And if we're to believe Karina, I find it hilarious that Tectone inadvertently caused Karina to have this like ridiculous mix-up. We've now had Karina having a complete crash out over either my video or Darko88's video or both of our videos, and now like an extremely ridiculous mix-up situation over this Tectone Paimon video thing, if once again we're to believe what Karina is saying apparently. And yeah, with
Nah, hell nah. Hell nah, bruh. Hell nah. There ain't a single platform that don't show that thumbnail front and center in 4K. Hell nah, brother. I don't believe her as far as I can throw Paimon, which admittedly is very far. But hell nah.
With that, I'm going to end this video. I cannot believe how long it took me to record this simple video. This was all just so much stupidity that I think I need to go full venti now and have a drink. And when I say a drink, I mean like 50. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the coverage.
There's no way it gets worse, right? Oh my God, bro. There's just no way, bro. There's just no way, bro. There's legit no way. There's no way a second Paimon has hit the building. Jesus, great video, Hero Hey.